What up, y'all? Welcome back to another tutorial. In this video, we'll be doing a mid taper. This is how my client walked in, so let's jump straight into it. With curly hair textures, it's always important to comb out or pick out any hair just to detangle it, and you don't want it to be curled up where we're going to be cutting. I'm setting in my initial vault line. We're going to follow all our guidelines from this single line, so always be sure to take my time with it, make sure it's real neat. As soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to bring this down to the skin. It's going to create a better transition to our blend. The first guard I'm going to be using is the 1.5 guard, and I'm going in with the lever all the way closed. I am going up about 2 fingers high. It depends on our given space, but I always try to not go above the vertical bars. After that, I'll open the lever halfway, go up 1/4 inch, and then I'll open the lever all the way and go up another 1/4 inch. Try to memorize these steps because it's going to be the same steps we'll be using throughout the entire haircut. Now I'll be taking the guard off and go up about 1/2 inch, and I'm doing this with the lever all the way open. I try to go over that area a few times just to make sure everything is being cut consistently. Next, I'll put the 0.5 guard on, and I'll go in with the lever all the way closed. I'm going to attack that line just a little bit, going up about 1/4 inch. I'll open the lever halfway, go up another 1/4 inch, but the line should be pretty much blended at this point. Then I'll open the lever all the way and just flick out any dark areas above that. But the higher I'm going, the more I'm flicking out and the less pressure I'm applying. That's going to be very necessary for this last step. I'm going in with the lever all the way closed, just flicking out that bottom line, open the lever halfway, and eventually get to the lever all the way open. So the higher I'm going, the more I'm opening up the lever. And as you can see, I am using the corners. This is going to allow me to really target those smaller, darker areas. See, this blended very quickly, and we only needed 2 guards to do it. We're going to repeat those same steps on the back of his neck. So try to memorize that: lever closed, halfway, and open. And no matter how clean you think a blend is, there's always little details that can make a difference. When it comes to the C-cup arch, I always like to try to start from the top and work my way down. Even if it takes us a little bit longer, you don't want to push this line up. Here, as you can see, I'm just trying to keep it as natural as possible, just sharpening up the shape that's already there. To blend in his beard, we're going to repeat the same steps we did, except we're going backwards. Even in some cases, you won't need the 1.5 guard. So here I just have the 0.5 guard, and I'm getting the top of his sideburn with the lever closed, halfway, and open. But instead of going up higher, I'm going lower. But using this technique to blend in the beard comes in pretty easily. You don't gotta do much work. I took that guard off and just started to blend out that top line. As you can see, this is already connected. Don't forget to comb out the curls in the area that we'll be working. You want to have a neat canvas to start on. So I'm going to do the same exact steps. I'm just setting in my bald line. In most cases, for the height of this line, I just follow it right below the earlobes. That usually distinguishes the height for the neck taper. And I want to clean this area up good. You don't want to leave no hairs behind. And same thing, I'm going to bring it down to the skin so it can last longer and give a better transition. Starting off with the 1.5 guard and the lever all the way closed, I'm going up about 2 fingers high. We want to try to see where his occipital bone is. You do not want to expose that, so I try to keep it below that area. Now I'll open the lever halfway, go up 1/4 inch. As I'm doing that, I'm flicking out more in like in a scoop motion. And then I'll open the lever all the way, and this is when we're flicking out the most. What we're really doing here is establishing the highest point of our blend, so we will not be going above this area. And remember to go over the areas a few times because we want this hair to be cut consistently. It will help us minimize our time in detailing later on. Now I'm going to take that guard off and go up about 1/2 inch with the lever all the way open. Now see how many times I go over this. And I'm not going higher, I'm just cutting in the same area, cutting it repeatedly because it's going to help us connect our blends together quicker. Now I'm going to put that half guard on and I'm going in with the lever all the way closed. We're going up about 1/4 inch. Remember that 3-step lever technique: close, mid, open. Now I'm gonna open that lever halfway and go up another 1/4 inch, and I'm flicking out. Now you see this line is almost blended already. What's really gonna connect it is opening the lever all the way, and I'm just gonna use the corners of my clipper for that higher area. Using the corners of our clipper are gonna allow us to be more careful. Remember, you can always cut more hair, but you can never put it back. So it's important to take your time. Don't rush this. Trust the process. Now the final step to complete this blend, we're going to take that guard off and go in with the lever all the way closed, and I'm just attacking that bottom line. Don't be scared to cut it, but then again, don't go too high. In your head, try to visualize where it is that you put every single guideline, that way we don't exceed that height. Now I opened the lever halfway and I'm flicking out more. So don't forget, the higher you're going, the less pressure you're applying and the more you're flicking out. I haven't even got into the lever all the way open, and this looks already blended. What we're doing with the lever all the way open is detailing the area above that. Take out those little imperfections you see. Remember to use your corners. If you got in this far into the video, I really appreciate you guys. Please be sure to leave me a like and comment what you think about this technique so far. I'm going to give you guys another angle of what I'm doing here with the corners. I did get a suggestion from a previous video. Now peep how I have my finger a little bit under the clipper. That way we have a little boundary of safe space, so my entire clipper is not touching the client's head. Everything we did, we're going to apply it to the other side. I'm just going to speed this up a bit so you guys can enjoy and just watch. Also, if y'all know me, you know I rock with Gamma and Stylecraft. If you want to grab some tools, be sure to use my code CHOOCH. It will help you save some money. To line up the neckline, I usually like to start around the ear. This way we don't end up pushing that line in the back further in than it needs to. Also, that way we can get that perfect crisp line around the ear arch. It's just a tip that I find useful, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Also, since this is such a tight area, right now I'm using the Stylecraft 1 blade to be able to get the job done more efficiently. If y'all don't have the facial steamer included in your service, I highly suggest you start doing it. You can increase your price and it's just a much more luxury feeling for your client, and it allows you to shave actually a lot more easier. With the moist and the humidity, it gets the job done a lot easier. And this is the final look, guys. I really hope you were able to learn something from this video, and if you did, please leave me a like and don't forget to subscribe for more future content. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. Or if you got suggestions of some videos that you want to see, let me know as well. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for the support and for getting this far into the video. Check out my other social media accounts. Peace out.